Hey everybody, today we're taking the Enya Nova Go Sonic. This is a guitar that I've played before and I really like the concept of it. This is going to be a review of the guitar, and at the end of the video I'm going to share my thoughts on who this guitar is for and if you can get some decent tones out of it and if it's a good tool to use and to have. Without further ado, let's check it out. So the guitar comes with a really beautiful gig bag, and I'm really actually impressed by the quality of it. This is probably, it felt like a premium gig bag. It feels very padded, and I wouldn't have a problem just throw it in the back of the car, or maybe if you're riding a motorbike, it feels secure and it feels like the guitar is gonna stay well and safe. You have a really nice pocket on the front, and then you have the guitar on the back. Let's open this up and see the color I went for. Just a disclaimer, this is a sponsored post, but they didn't say to me what I have to say about the guitar, so everything I'm gonna say is what I really believe, and that's my honest review on this guitar. But I chose a really interesting color, and I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up very well, but I'm really excited for it. Look at this. Oh, this is such a beautiful. Just before we get into the guitar, I want you to look at the padded and how well this guitar case it is. I think I'm really impressed by the quality of the case. Anyway, so let me pop this to the side, and then there you go. You have this beautiful color. This is called this ocean blue color, and it feels like an ocean, doesn't it? If I zoom in a little bit closer, you would be able to see this is black. This is blue, and then it fades out to a really nice white. The reason why I like this guitar is because it's really lightweight and it has a speaker. This is really important for me, and I'm gonna explain why. But first, let's listen to some tones. This is quite interesting because you can use the speaker or you can plug it in as a normal guitar. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna showcase the speaker first. I'm gonna explain why I love it, and then we're gonna go dive deep into the pickups and connect it into my normal setup. You plug it in the jack here and it works like a passive guitar, like a normal guitar would. The only difference is that you don't have a tone knob, you only have a volume pot. You can change between the pickups with the toggle switch, and then it won't affect the guitar if you just playing it as a normal guitar. This controls the speaker. So what you do is you turn it on, press it for a while until you get this green light. Hopefully you can see that from the camera. And now I have sound, which is crazy. You have 4 tones, so if you press this again and again, you're gonna get 4 different sounds. You can customize this. It's really handy. You can use the app and you can customize this, and you can change to anything you want. You can do clean, overdrive, all of the effects that you might want to have. Let's listen to some sound, shall we? This is a clean sound. I don't know what you think, but I really like the clean sound. It sounds crispy, it sounds nice. Would I record with it? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna tell you the use I have for this guitar for myself. Right, if you press this button again, you're gonna go to the second tone. It has a bit more overdrive to it. I can change the pickups. I'm gonna go to the bridge pickup right now. Middle pickup, both pickups at the same time. Cool, and then one more sound. Make sure I'm not clipping. Cool, I'm not clipping. I think that sounds good. And then last sound, I really like the sound. I'm gonna go with bridge. This is like the lead. Right, what do you guys think? I think it has some nice tones. The fact that it has a speaker and you can sit on the couch and you can just play and have, you know, 4 different tones on your fingertips. It's really handy. The playability of the guitar, it is pretty nice. The frets feel very rounded. I think they've done a really good job at, you know, not having any fret edges to pierce your fingers. Probably you can tell from this shot, hopefully, that, you know, you have a little bit of gap between the end of the fretboard and then the frets, which I think it's a really nice job. One thing I would say is I would like to see some inlays on the fretboard. You have this inlay on the middle on the 12th fret, but I think, you know, as a beginner, I guess as well, it would be nice to have more you know, inlays to know where I am. But you have the dots on the top, so, you know, you're covered for that. You have a threshold adjustment, so you can change the threshold and the action, which is really handy. And then the bridge sits, it's like a Gibson style bridge where you can adjust the height of it. And then the strings go through the body. And then on the back of the guitar, it doesn't look very accessible, but they give you a little tool on the case that you can take this rubber thing off and then you can restring the guitar, which, you know, it works. You can stick a knife or something like that as well and it's gonna come off. Cool, let's plug it in and see how it actually sounds with, you know, a proper amp. I've plugged this guitar into my normal rig, which is Amplitube, and I'm using a Fender Deluxe Reverb. By the way, you can find my presets in the link in the description below. I'm gonna start with the neck pickup and full volume of the guitar. Both pickups together. Bridge pickup. Right, let's coil tap them and see how they sound. Let's start with the neck pickup. Sounds alright. Two pickups together. And then bridge. I think the guitar sounds really good, and it's definitely a really good guitar to start with. If I had this guitar starting my guitar journey, I would be really happy because you get so much out of it, because you have 4 tones that you can customize, you can create whatever you want, but then it has some nice tones already from the box. It gives you the flexibility of not having an amp, so you can practice everywhere you are. You can go on a field trip, you can go to the park, you can go everywhere, and you can grab this guitar and then just play and do your thing, and you don't have to worry about carrying an amp or carrying cables and anything like that. Just grab a pick, the guitar, and you're ready to go. I gotta say that the tuners are really good. It seems like the tuning stays on, and I haven't tuned this guitar since I got it, which has been a week. I've played a little bit, and it hasn't gone out of tune, maybe one string, but that's very normal for a guitar. Who is this for? Is this for a beginner? Is this for an intermediate player, or an advanced, or somebody more professional? So in my opinion, I think everybody can benefit from this. For example, for me, it has helped me a lot. I have a white version of this, that's why I know a lot about this guitar. It has helped me a lot because when I'm traveling, when I'm out and about, I can grab this guitar, I can open my laptop, and I can teach online to all of my students using this guitar, so I don't have to carry an amp or have to carry cables or anything. I just throw this in the back of my car and just go anywhere I want to go, and then I have a very portable way of playing the guitar and teaching the guitar, which it really ticks the box for me. And why I wanted to do this video with Enya, because I've used their products and I was really happy with them. Is this a studio guitar? I wouldn't say it is. Not that you can't use it, but you can't compare this to a proper Gibson, and it's not meant to be that. I wouldn't use it in the studio, although if I was in my holidays and I had an idea, I could easily plug this guitar with the mini jack that provides into my laptop, and I can get an idea down. And I think that's valuable because I can use the sounds that come from the speaker. You can route this in a way that you can use the same sounds in your DAW. So I think this is, just for that alone, I think it's a very good tool to have. I do have a lot of guitars, and I don't find myself picking this up every day to play it, but it fits a purpose, and if you're looking to buy this guitar for that purpose, I think it's a wonderful tool to have. And one last thing I want to talk about is the playability. I think a lot of people overlook the playability in these reviews, and I gotta say it has a very nice, comfortable, slim neck, although it feels like it's not wood. I believe it's carbon fiber, and if you've played the guitar for a long time, you can tell the difference. It has a very harsh feeling. Not that it's a bad thing, but it feels different. The frets are really well made. Like it's very playable, and I can definitely play all of the things I can play on other guitars, so it's a big win for me. Taking this out of the box, I would highly recommend putting some oil on the fretboard and keeping it nice and moist, because it feels a little bit dry. I'm not sure what kind of wood they're using, but it feels a little bit dry, and that's the only thing I have to say about this. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Did you like the sound? Did you like the looks? What do you think about this guitar? Would you buy it or not? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I have so many videos coming up. I have some really nice reviews coming up, and some blues playing as well, so make sure to stick around for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.